Hey, what is up guys? So we are going to be going over the best cards to actually pull from the 2015 Megatins now that we've had some time to check out the ratios, because that's what I was waiting for, because even though you get a secret rare in every pack, some cards are printed less frequently than other cards. So anyways, first off, this card over here, I just wanted to mention real quickly, if you can pick some of these zaborgs up for like, a quarter or two, these are definitely a great investment because they'll definitely go up in price just a little bit once we get the new monarch support, because guys, this deck is absolutely crazy. If you guys haven't checked it out, I got a link in the video because I feel like zaborgs are definitely going to be played at 3 in that type of deck because there's a lot of cheese. I know it's not a very expensive card, but if you can pick them up for super cheap, obviously if you're picking them up in bulk, you can actually make a little bit of profit later when the monarch stuff comes out. Again, watch the video, check that out. Anyways, first off, I want to start with some of the Yang Zing cards. Now, all of the supers are basically $1, but Yang Zing Pass is about $5. Same thing with this Yang Zing over here, the Chao 2 Darkness of the Yang Zing. Very cool card, but Yang Zings pretty much are super budget friendly now, I would say. Because before everything was like ultra rare and super, everything was foil and everyone was like, oh my gosh, I can't build this deck, but now you have access to it. These are the best Yang Zing cards. Everything else is like $1 to $2. Next up, just the plain old Shaddoll Fusion. This card is about $8 at the moment of making this video. Keep in mind, if you're watching this like 2 years later, you'd be like, wow, these card prices are wrong. Yeah, I understand because you're watching it later. But yeah, finally we have a ratio, so we're able to make this video because that's kind of important, obviously, to figure out the ratios. But yeah, Shaddoll Fusion sitting about $8 right now, just the regular one. The L Shaddoll Fusion, that's a different story. That one's like only a couple bucks. Next up, we got the Shaddoll Window. It's sitting about $8 as well. This one is printed text a little less frequent than some of the others. Then we also have Shaddoll Construct. Construct is actually one of the harder cards to pull out of the set, but nonetheless, it is a great pull. And then we also have Deneb for the Satellarites. Basically, everything that was like super meta now is available for everything. Like, you still got 3 Rota, so it's not a bad thing to pull at all. Just because I know some people are just trying to get rid of the deck. If you guys already have the deck, I highly recommend you to get rid of it before the ban list, because whatever wins Worlds, they always end up hitting pretty hard to the point where, like, look at Infernities. There's your excellent example there. So people still try to play it, but the deck's getting reprinted essentially right now anyways, and more than likely something will be hit on that list. It happens every time. Next up, Madolche Angeli is about $6. It's still a relatively like inexpensive card compared to its previous price, but for whatever reason, people just hold on to their Madolche cards. They hoard Madolche cards. I don't know why, but like seriously, like Magdalene is still a pricey card, but nonetheless, Angeli is still an okay card to pull. Now, one of the best cards to actually pull out of this, especially because more decks can actually use Dante, as well as if you're playing Burning Abyss, you probably run 3 copies of the card, is Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. This card is one of the best cards to actually pull out of the entire set. We actually had someone on the live stream get one for a giveaway. Pretty cool stuff over here. And then someone else decided to open the pack underwater, which of course I will get that for you guys. A lot of you guys wanted to see that. It kind of makes me cringe that he did that. And then lastly, we have Denko Seka, because I did all the homework for you guys. Basically, I just checked out all the prices. So you guys basically got, 20 minutes of work, or actually 20 plus minutes of work looking at. Actually, I got distracted by eBay, started looking at some other stuff. But anyways, most of these cards are going to be the cards that you want to pull. I know that there are great commons and rares, but for the most part, those don't get too pricey in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Majority of the time, I know that they're short print. Things like the Vanity's Emptiness or rare cards. Can also be short printed too, but nonetheless, those are the best cards to actually pull from the set. So on average, you should be able to make your money back on this tin. Like I know a lot of people wanted to know, is this tin worth investing into? Oh, also the promos are great in both of the tins. Both of them have promos that I think a lot of decks will want to use. I think that the Odd Eyes tin is overall better, so if you have the option to choose one over the other. I know some websites are selling the other tin for a little bit less than the other. Technically, there are more Odd Eyes tins printed as well, just keep that in mind. Just because they knew that the Odd Eyes tin was going to sell better. It's got Norden, it's got Majesty's Fiend, and it's got the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. The other one comes with the Hastor, the Dank Rebellion, as well as Castell, which is probably the card that I think a lot of people want. All those cards are worth like $2 a piece, so they're pretty average on that end. But as far as like what people will be wanting, more than likely people that are going to be playing some type of Azneyes Magician Performapal deck, they play triple copies of it. So, you know, a lot of times when you're running 3 copies of a certain card, you know, that does raise the price just a little bit, and overall it's just going to have better trade bait technically, because Norden is an excellent card in before Norden to 1 next format, but or banned even. But nonetheless, guys, let me know what's your favorite card out of the set, or maybe the things that we mentioned. I really like that Madolce Angeli got reprinted. It wasn't even like a tier 0 deck. And, I mean, I know it topped, but for the most part, the deck just got outpower cooped by everything. And to top that off, like, I don't know why Imagining this, but I might just build this deck. Who needs Imagining? Don't even need the Stratos of the deck, just Angelis for days. But, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and, yeah, let me know what tin do you think is better. Personally, for me, I'm going to go with the Azneyes one. I only bought the Azneyes ones when we were doing the giveaways because, first off, they didn't actually have the Dank Rebellion. I didn't even want them. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. Because, like I said, some places, whether it's websites or other places, are selling the other one for cheaper just because, like, they're like, oh, this one's $19 instead of $20. It's like, it's a minor difference, but, you know, it does happen. But it's pretty nice to get all the stuff that was meta now. Everyone basically has a better access to a construct kind of pricing. And you're looking at triple Dante's, that's like $60, and you want to play set of Denko, it's like $45. This is like $15, this is $20. I don't know if I mentioned the price on that, this is $6. I think we went over pretty much everything else. But yeah, let me know, guys, what's your favorite card out of the Mega Tin, and which tin that you like better. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Will Smith, signing out.